everyone. Welcome. And before I say a few words, I want to introduce two colleagues of mine, friends. This chair of the Arlington School Board, Sally Baird, is back here with her two children. And representing us in the General Assembly, Bob Brink. Also from the Arlington School Board, Abby Raphael. I don't know if I can say more. Okay, I have a little bit to say today to you and to our friend. As a proud gay man who is soon to celebrate my 27th anniversary with my life partner, Bob Rosen, I want to thank you for being here today to express your support for LGBT equality and your disappointment and anger at the Commonwealth's Attorney General, Ken Cuccinelli. To be gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender in 2010 in the United States of America is to be political. It's not our choice. It's been thrust upon us, but neither can it be ignored. For some of us, the simple act of going to a PTA meeting or stretching our arm out over the shoulder of our partner at church or at a movie theater, or reaching for our partner's hand while strolling down Main Street. These become conscious acts. To some, they seem like acts of civil disobedience, flaunting our love, or making a political statement. I just call it being human. We yearn for a day when these are not conscious acts on our part, not decisions and assessments, but simply expressions. We yearn for the day when these everyday acts are not viewed as statements or felt as threatening to somebody else. Sadly, we are not yet there in Virginia. And we now have an Attorney General, Ken Cuccinelli, in a position of honor as our state's top lawyer who does not understand people who are different than him. We now have an Attorney General who, according to the Washington Post, believes that, quote, it's appropriate to formulate public policy on the premise that homosexuals engage in behavior that is intrinsically wrong and offensive to natural law, unquote. We now have an Attorney General who does not understand that my sexual orientation is not a choice. It was a discovery. And if it is not a choice, how does one make a moral judgment about it? We now have an Attorney General who does not understand that his words and his aggressive actions are painful to many loving people and families. We now have an Attorney General who does not understand that his words and aggressive actions are bad for business and make this Commonwealth look small and backward. And we now have an Attorney General, Ken Cuccinelli, who has warned Virginia's public colleges and universities to remove their protections for LGBT students, faculty, and staff, who has sued the EPA and who threatens to sue the federal government because of expanded health care. As the Washington Post predicted last fall, he has become an embarrassment to Virginia. Just as the die-hard segregationists fought to the end in ignorance for their beliefs, Ken Cuccinelli and his followers will undoubtedly fight to the end for their beliefs. And they will ultimately lose. And you here tonight will have a place on the right side of history. So what can we do to ensure LGBT equality in Virginia, aside from what you're already doing? 5 things for you. First, if you are gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgendered, come out. Be honest. This is the best way to educate your families, your friends, your colleagues, and decision makers. Your GMU administrators, your board of visitors, your legislators in Richmond need to know you are here face to face. Governor Bob McDonnell needs to also hear that he cannot espouse non-discrimination, then stand silent when legislation to ban such discrimination is considered in the Virginia legislature. Second, if you are straight, speak out and don't tolerate anti-gay rhetoric. Third, if you're affiliated with GMU, join the Law School Gala, the Lambda Alumni Chapter, or the Student Pride Alliance. They need you. Fourth, a little promo there. Fourth, everyone here, to a person, should join Equality Virginia. EV is working tirelessly to pass non-discrimination, employment non-discrimination legislation, expanded health insurance options, and more. Bookmark EV's website and give that wonderful organization as much money or time as you can personally afford. The commitment has to go beyond today. And fifth, vote. To be gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgendered in 2010 is to be political. I say it again. This is about our right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and our need to protect the next generation of LGBT youth. By the way, don't be neutralized by looking for perfection, and don't miss a single opportunity to vote. Don't ever miss a single opportunity, and don't hold it against someone for not being perfect. You have a choice. So, in conclusion, you look like a gentle, loving people to me. And we want and we deserve that our public colleges and universities and our state respect and celebrate the differences among us and support equality for all the students, the faculty, and the residents of the Commonwealth of Virginia. So remember, those times where you get a little down or frustrated or the wrong person wins an election, remember the words of a patient yet determined guy, Mahatma Gandhi, when he said, and I quote, "First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win." Thank you for being here today.